Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teamwork Design, where we strive to design life from conversation to communication. I am your host, Terry Mera. I am not a New Year's resolution kind of a gal. I prefer to start whenever I can, and that has worked for me. The reason is that whenever I decided to, let's say, I'm going to start next week, Monday, somehow I fail to do so more often than not. So whenever I want to start something, whether new habits or whatever it is, I try it right then, right there. And that worked for me. I have spoken about this in a hypothetical way, which, what if everything you know about you is a lie? What if everything I know about me is a lie? I know it sounds extreme. So often I choose words for shock value to trigger my creativity and imagination. Also, I realize that I need to create the trigger, the will, and have a courage to interrogate everything that I've been taught about who I should be by my parents, family, friends, school, society, culture, politics, and so on. Because that has installed in me so long without my awareness that as a creative and visual person as myself is struggling to reimagine myself. It's not a bad or good to be taught the way we were taught, to whom we should be, and so forth. I cannot make the judgment call because since it's all based on one's experience and emotional state. However, I think it's very important to ask yourself, is it truly who you are? Or were you just taught to believe that it is you? Since then, I have been asking myself so many questions. What do I believe I have not understood about myself for many years? That's one thing. And I can imagine myself, like my desired version of myself, but only parts of it, but not all of it. And while struggling to visualize the version of myself that I want to be, I realized there are countless things that are installed in me without my awareness that I don't know whether they're aligned with who I am or whom I want to be. To be honest, I got a bit scared. It takes practice to question yourself if you have yet to talk to yourself. When was the last time you took your time to examine your mind, your consciousness, and your subconsciousness? It may sound distant to some of us, I understand, but keep this in mind, which, do you know everything we were taught about who we should be, the judgment, rewards, punishments, rejections, joys, reactions, all that are installed in our subconscious mind? That is why we struggle to change ourselves to be the better version of ourselves, because retraining our conscious mind is already challenging to begin with. Now we must tap it into the subconscious mind. For example, in Asian culture, there are countless superstitions like feng shui, the arrangement of your furniture in your home, and behavioral traditions on occasions like New Year's, a celebration of ancestors, which day is a good day to move, opening a business, wedding day, even choosing your children's name based on the time, day, month, and year that they were born. It is so embedded in our culture that we don't ask but agree to follow. Sprinkle or throw salt on you before you enter your house after attending a funeral. Also, most Asian parents told us that we are ugly when we were kids. That's the way they try to humble us. It's a funny, but it's not funny. When I was growing up, the ugly duckling story resonated with me the most because I was always compared to my cute little brother by family, friends, and neighbors, and my aggressive tomboyish behavior didn't help either. I remember I desperately, as a child, wished that I was the ugly duck that transformed into a swan when I grew up. Let's draw a picture. Suppose I presented myself as confident, bright, intelligent, and beautiful, and I'm complimenting myself in front of the family. In that case, most Asian families may react as if they were gagging or lost an appetite. If not, they smack you in the back of the head. Well, it's a funny until it happens to you, as Dave Chappelle said. You know what I mean? Anyway, I wish you have the courage to dare to interrogate countless trivial things that you experienced, accepted, agreed, and installed upon throughout your life. Remove anything that doesn't align with you anymore because they are no longer true. And install the version you want to be by practicing your conscious and subconscious mind. Read books that challenges your perspectives and start habits that align with achieving your goals by practicing digestible bite sizes. I talked about the fifth agreement. That book helped me to be skeptical of anything not only people tell me, what I tell myself as well. It's not easy to do that because it's easier to believe than keep questioning, you know? I'm on that journey. Installing all the parts, doesn't matter how big or small, but all of them, the whom I want to be, the version I see myself in. It starts with questioning all your beliefs about yourself. Would you take that journey? Feel free to contact me if you need any support during that journey. Thank you for tuning in. This is your host, Terry Mara.